Hey, what's going on, guys? Exploder back here with another video, and in today's video I'm finally going to be playing some of Killing Floor 3. Now this is just my first little impressions of the game. Well, to be honest, this isn't my first time playing the game. I played the beta when it first came out, or I'm pretty sure it was the open beta that I played. But yeah, the game's improved a lot since then. Of course, it's full release now. There's still a lot of problems with the game, I know, but I'm here. This is just my first like proper game, and of course I'm gonna make a video of trying to get Hell on Earth with every single character and on every map. You don't need to get every map for the achievement, but still, just with every character. So I'm gonna go to a map I've already played, because when the game came on beta, it was Army Depot, City Streets, I think it was Radar Station, and Horzine Factory. I think it was just those, but now there's a bunch of new ones. So I'm just going to go to one that I've already been in. I'm going to go City Streets. I'm going to go... I should probably go on hard, but I'm just going to go on normal for now, because I know you need to beat the bosses on normal for the achievements. I do kind of like this whole VTOL bit, but I assume after like a couple hundred hours that shit's gonna get fucking annoying. Or, you know, waiting for the VTOL to go off. That's gonna get annoying. But so number one complaint I've heard with the game is it's still very buggy. And that the game isn't, so we have operational budget which we can buy stuff with, and that the game is get the multi-tool. And that the game is very like empty compared to Killing Floor 2, which is I don't really think that's a fair argument. Also, I have the classic Mr. Foster skin which you can buy in the store, which I don't really think is a fair criticism.
Don't forget, we stay engaged to stay alive.
Okay, because
Game time, everybody.
when Killing Floor 2 came out, it was just as, okay, maybe not just as, but I'm pretty sure it had the same amount of classes on release as this game does, which is 6. This game has 6 classes right now. 6 perks, I should say. I do like all the new character designs. They all look a lot more, I guess, grotesque, and some of them, of course, are a lot more futuristic, but I remember my biggest complaint at the start with the game is that the characters are locked to the perks. Of course, they've already said that they're going to change that, so what you're seeing right now of me having to play Commando to play with Mr. Foster, that will not be the end product. I don't know when they're updating it, but I'm pretty sure they already said that they're going to change that. So if you shoot electronics like this, you will get parts, so that way you can upgrade your weapons, which I think that is a good new addition to the game. You can upgrade your weapons, so that way when you start with them or when you buy them in the shop, you can buy your own custom weapon, which is very nice. A husk here on wave 1. Oh shit. And he's not really hurting me because it's on normal. And of course I'm not really trying. My first game, I'm just getting the feel of the game. So I only played like 10 hours or so of the beta. So it's not like I was grinding out the beta to get the full experience of the game. Hopefully the game isn't too loud. I might turn it down a bit. I'm just going to turn it down a slight bit because I can hear it sort of going over me. Turn down the VFX as well. There we go. Not VFX, voice. So, what else is there? Oh yeah, they've already said that that they are going to add Gunslinger. Of course, the perk, they're going to add it. Which, you know, I think is good. I don't know how many of the old classes they're going to bring back into the game. I feel like it's probably good if they add some new ones, but I mean, it's kind of hard to add new ones though. Well, not hard,
You,
but
jog on. No video, thank you very much.
it's weird the way they've done it because some of the perks in this game are sort of combinations of old ones. Like, so there's 6 in the game right now: Commando, Firebug, Sharpshooter, Ninja, Engineer, and why am I blanking on the last one? Medic. And of course, Commando, you know, is Commando, standard Commando.
When I start something,
Firebug, standard Firebug. But then Engineer, it seems like he's almost a mix of both support and demo in a way. Of course, them being 2 classes in Killing Floor 2, and I'm pretty sure in Killing Floor 1. I only played Killing Floor 1 a handful of times, I think. So I don't remember if they were in the game, but yeah. And then with Medic, it's almost like they've combined, well, Medic, of course, and SWAT, you know, with the SMGs and everything. So it's interesting. It's interesting to see, and I wonder what are they gonna do for the new classes, or if they're even gonna add new classes, or is this all we're getting?
piss off, Porker.
One thing I've heard is that the weapon balancing is pretty out of whack and it's pretty basic. I've heard people say that it's not necessary, but that if you just want to win, then you can just use the Vulcan, which is one of Firebug's weapons. And I've seen some videos of people playing on Hell on Earth, which is the max difficulty on this game, and yep, it seems like it. No matter what class, just get the Vulcan, get like another class weapon that you want, and then there you go. You can pretty much do Hell on Earth. Which is kind of sad, and there's not that many guns in the game anyway, but... Well, of course, nothing like Killing Floor 2, but I feel like people comparing the game variety to Killing Floor 2 is one slight problem I have. Because it's like, Killing Floor 2 is a game with... Fucking what? How long has Killing Floor 2 been out? Well, over 5 years, definitely. Is it 10? Is it 10 years now? It's not 10 years, I think. I need to check. I need to check how much it is, because I'm actually not sure. Acid assault, float, special ballistic acid damage. Yeah, I'm not sure how much it is, but yeah, like Killing Floor 2 has way more time, way more updates. So no shit, it's gonna have more content in it.
Give me the lot.
Should I sell this to get a new gun? How much am I gonna get by doing? How do I sell it? Sell 1,200.
That ought to do it.
Okay, I don't have enough to fill the Storm Guard. I do remember this gun. I don't remember it being that much better than the original. I think
Had enough of
this Scar is probably the best,
definitely the work of Zeds.
best, what do you call it? Best commando gun, from what I remember. Activate these turrets.
Watch them scatter.
We've got 2 achievements from that. You can use the multi-tool to activate turrets and such with the multi-tool. A lot more useful on Hell on Earth, of course.
Have your guns ready in case they get stroppy.
Because of course, on Hell on Earth, of course, they damage you a lot worse. Of course, the syringe system in this game is a lot different as well. In Killing Floor 2, it was a infinite syringe that just kept refueling over time. But this game, it's 3 syringes you have. But I'm pretty sure these are more powerful, because I think the ones in Killing Floor 2, they didn't fill you back to max. If you were like exactly low, they wouldn't fill you all the way back to max, I don't think. But I'm pretty sure these do. I wonder what was the change. Of course, there's environmental stuff as well. Yeah, cool. Cool, there's some stuff you can... Also, the maps in the beta were a lot worse because they were bright, like daytime. And so it just didn't look scary. Of course, Killing Floor is meant to be a horror survival shooter. Not really survival, but wave survival. But yeah, in the beta it just wasn't scary at all because all of the maps, well at least all the outdoor maps, but actually no, it was just city streets that was daytime. I think the other outdoor map, which was, I don't remember what it was called, I'm pretty sure that one was outdoor and it was like night, but it wasn't like night, it was like evening, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. Like there was still some daylight from what I remember. But yeah, City Streets was like fully daytime. City Streets being the map I'm playing right now was like fully daytime. Of course, in a game that's meant to be at least horror-esque, you can't really have... Of course, luckily they changed it. So it seems like they are somewhat listening to fan complaints, which I do appreciate, but just how much is the real question. Would the game be like this if they did... I mean, I don't think the game's honestly that bad. I feel like people are definitely blowing it way out of proportion. Okay, let's get the Scar. From what I remember, the Scar's the best. So I can get laser sight or lightweight mag acid ammo. Yeah, let's get that. From what I remember, the Scar is the best commando gun. I'm gonna try get this one as well, the tier 4 one as well. Yeah, the Scar has better damage, but this I think has higher fire rate. Yeah, by a bit, and a higher capacity. Polysynthetic. Yeah, there's different types of damage. Like you see force damage, ballistic damage, stuff, shit like that. Of course, and then you can get... There's HE grenades, which is what Commando has. You can get different tools as well, like syringe bag. Yeah, don't remember what this is. Multi-tool. Of course, you can lock doors, shock trap, ammo.
In 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's really nice. Pretty cool. Of course, the guns look very cool when they're like fully upgraded. I've seen some of them like fully upgraded. But like, yeah, they look really good. On cooldown. Oh, hello there. Oh, shit. Need to get a bigger mag on this. Yeah, Commando, I'm gonna max out all of the classes, of course, but I assume Commando is going to be my first one. Just because he's Mr. Foster. Of course, I know they're going to add eventually that you can play whatever character you want, but for these first couple weeks or months even, I'm just going to be Commando for Mr. Foster. So I just love a nice assault rifle. A nice, good sounding assault rifle. The weapon designs as well are pretty wank. Like, the Scar is... This is plausible. Like, you can tell it's a Scar. But, like, some of the other, like... The Commandos aren't actually that bad, because, I mean, they're assault rifles, you know? That's great, yeah. But something like Firebugs are interesting, let's just say.
Didn't no one tell you not to play with fire?
Yeah, Firebugs are interesting, but I mean, it's whatever. With the engineers, like, I don't even remember. It was just like blocky from what I remember. Of course, ninja as well, melee, so it's not really that bad. It's just, you know, melee. I think the katana he has actually looks pretty good.
Take a break. You've earned it.
But yeah, overall, I think the game is pretty good. I think if you're not like a massive Killing Floor fan, then I would probably recommend you wait like a year or two for the game to get more content and then you buy it. Just because in general, I don't think it's probably immediately worth it. Yeah, so the gun I was talking about that's OP is this, the Vulcan. This is apparently the best gun in the game. I've seen some videos of it on max difficulty, and yeah, it looks like it pretty much just shreds. It's kind of sad to see that there's one main meta in the game. I mean, there was always kind of one main meta on Killing Floor 2. Just get the kaboom stick and another gun, and then there you go, you're good. But even then, there was... I mean, in this, to be fair, it's not like you need to use the Vulcan. You can use whatever. It's just
Got the turret
the Vulcan
online.
is the strongest weapon, but... Yeah, it's just... Fall down.
Extra time, folks. Let's close out the match.
It's just a bit sad, but I mean, you can use whatever you want at the end of the day. It's all choice. I don't really know much about the perks.
Construction standards
Apparently
is
some of the, like the perks or some of the level ups or whatever for the perks are pretty decent. Pretty fun. It's great. Thought that was a, husk. There's the husk. Was it a husk? It was a husk. I thought it was a scrape. Guess I'm gonna get a flesh pound here soon. Yeah, there he is. I love the flesh pound redesign. Of course, that was the first redesign we saw back... Was it 2 years ago or 1 year ago now? Where we saw the
reloading now.
first teaser for the game. And it was like a little thing of how they make the flesh pounds. Really well made. And the game in general looked really good. Like, I'm not playing on the max graphics here. My PC's, like, it's good. It can handle games, but can't handle most games on, like, Ultra. Well, like, most modern games. Like, modern games, like 2025. But, like, this game, right now I'm on medium. I'm on medium graphics for everything. Performance. And yeah, it looks great. You know, I'm still getting good frames. I'm like between like 80 and 90 most of the time. So yeah, the game's visually is very good.
Who's got the magic touch?
I love the whole... The UI is very good in my opinion. Well, I mean, it's not like you can really mess up the UI. The UI already was pretty good in Killing Floor 2. Oh. Maybe they could have made the UI a bit more sleek. Oh, unlucky. Of course, the movement is a lot better in this game as well. Well, it's I don't know if I'd say it's better, but it's more advanced movement. Oh yeah, Siren. I say the Siren is probably my favorite new redesign. Because it's the most different, I guess. I love the extending head. Yeah, I love all of the redesigns really. There's not a single redesign that I don't like, I'd say. What should I get? Should I get the Vulcan just to... I'm probably going to use it anyway for when I grind, so I'm probably not going to get it yet. Scared. I'm just going to... Actually, I'm not going to have enough money anyway, am I? This is last just boss wave next. Let's get... I can't afford any of it. Just get one of Sharpshooter's guns just because it's pretty high. Pretty high damage. Let's get that. Yeah. Syringe pack maybe.
30 seconds, guys.
Wave limit. Oh, can I not change it? Okay, guess I can't. Oh yeah, there's 3 bosses in the game from what I know. There's Impaler, Crawler Queen, which is a new one. I like how all of the new ones are new, and the Chimera. I don't remember which is the strongest. Apparently Chimera is the strongest, just because he can like teleport. And we get the Chimera, of course.
Looks like bloody Dresden.
But yeah, I hope they add more bosses with more character, because so far it is just monsters. Of course, Killing Floor 2 also had a lot of just like straight up monsters, but you know, it also had people like the Patriarch and the Matriarch, and of course Dr. Volta. Probably my favorite boss in the game. Yeah, he had my favorite character. Jump. I never know how close or far he is. Oh my god. Seems like slide cancelling is the new #1 thing.
Fucking bastards. Fucking more.
He's at least menacing. All the bosses are... Ooh. Well, I think now he can start to teleport, I think. Oh, what the fuck is that? Is that a new attack? Was Chimera in the beta? I don't remember now. I know Crawler Queen was. Or Queen Crawler, whatever the hell they call it. I know Impaler was as well. But I forgot to use my ability. Completely forgot. Of course, every perk has their own unique ability. This is Commando. It's like a little drone. Oh, yeah, the teleport.
Reloading.
There we go. First boss defeated. And that was a lot of fun. Not really hard, of course, but I mean, it is the easiest difficulty. But yeah, there we go. We got all these resources, and now we can upgrade our guns. I assume it's probably best to upgrade your normal gun, like your starting gun, so that way you can then sell it. All level upping. Level 3. I don't think we can get anything yet, but supply pass, yes. Zoom, okay. Here you can get a new map. Let's just return to the stronghold, which is like the little bit at the start. It's kind of useless if we're being honest. I don't really. It's kind of just tedious, and also if you press tab, you can do 90% of the stuff that is here. But it's whatever. Okay, max ammo capacity, ammo cost reduced. Armor intake. I think armor's probably the better. Yeah, upgrade a skill. Walking through these achievements. Yeah. Alright, let me show off the other little characters, I guess. So, of course, this is Commando or Mr. Foster. Of course, he has other skins. This is how he normally looks. I just bought the classic Foster like pack you can get. Of course, there's Firebug here. Of course, their skins are different because I have the pre-order bonus skins. So, and I put them on. Just like little gold and black. Of course, Engineer. Sort of like a mix of support and demo from KF2. Or Sharpshooter. Typical sniper. Ninja, of course, Berserk. Got this, it's cool little like skull skin for. I decided to buy him because I was like, maybe it will be rare in the future. So I'm like, let me just get it to flex. And then of course Medic, which is a mix of Medic from KF2 and SWAT as well. I think from what I've heard, Medic is probably one of the strongest class, because he of course he has healing grenades, which have always been overpowered. Even in Killing Floor 2, they heal you, they poison the enemy, and his ability, you pretty much throw down like this healing circle, and it pretty much kills anything that goes into the healing circle, and I'm pretty sure you can't take damage when you're in it. Or maybe you can take damage, but it's just a very little one. I'm guessing if you upgrade it, then it gets to a point where you probably don't even take damage anymore. But yeah, overall, pretty good game in my opinion. Of course, like I said, if you're not the biggest like full-on Killing Floor nerd, then it's probably better to wait a year. You know, wait for it to be on sale, or wait for it to have more content and then buy it. But yeah, overall, I think the game is pretty good, and maybe even a bit mediocre. But I feel like people hating on it a lot more than they should, in my opinion. I think people are just hating on it because it seems to be the trend to hate on the game because, oh, it's not as good as Killing Floor 2. But I mean, Killing Floor 2 is a game with fucking 8 years or whatever. Of course, Killing Floor 3 is not going to have enough as much content. That's why I'm saying wait a year, wait 2 years, get the game on sale or whatever, and then I think it's a pretty good game, I think. But yeah, anyway guys, if you did enjoy this short little Killing Floor 3 first impressions video, then do make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all of my future content, and of course, make sure to stay safe, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.